Just about 30 minutes away from the opening ceremony where the future of Blizzard will be revealed. Huge news and announcements, and of course the latest on StarCraft, Diablo, and World of Warcraft with Cataclysm coming out this November 7th. Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Keighley, joined once again by the lovely Cat Hunter for the start of Blizzcon 2010.
It is so great to be back here again for the third year of DirecTV's coverage of BlizzCon.
That's right. Now we are streaming live on the internet at BlizzCon.com and of course also on the 101 and DirecTV pay-per-view. And we are going to give you guys an inside look at what we're going to do at BlizzCon over the next 2 days. We have over 20 hours of exclusive coverage. And if you guys are on BlizzCon.com right now, we're going to show you the opening ceremonies for free. But then after that, we've got so much more that you guys are going to have to click to get the pay-per-view to see Tenacious D in concert.
Right. So you want to make sure if you're watching on the 101 right now that you are going to be able to see the opening ceremonies for free, but we want you to be able to get for you to join us for the entire 2 days. You're going to be able to get the pet if you get the DirecTV stream.
And this is not any pet.
Not just any pet.
Deathy, right?
Deathy, which is absolutely adorable. You're going to be able to get the StarCraft decals, which are the first time we've ever been able to get that at BlizzCon. So 100% participation in what we're able to see here at the show.
And 20 hours of coverage. And one thing that we're doing new this year is that on the internet, a lot of people have said in the past, well, we want to see all the panels uninterrupted, and sometimes there are multiple things going on here at once. Well, you can watch the main stage feed here on DirecTV on the pay-per-view, but online there are actually 4 simultaneous channels of everything you want from BlizzCon. So if 3 or 4 panels are going on, you don't like what we're showing you, we can go on the internet and see the other panel.
Exactly.
Which is pretty exciting.
So all the developer stages are going to be available, the artist stage is going to be available, all the tournament stages are going to be available, everything on the show floor.
Now, what are we doing at BlizzCon 2010 over the next 20 hours? Well, there are a lot of big panels, lots of big announcements coming up in the opening ceremonies. Kat, I guess the big news here is that the brand new World of Warcraft expansion, Cataclysm, is coming out in December. And that'll be playable here. I know people have been playing the beta online. But Diablo 3, lots of rumors that maybe the final class will be announced here at BlizzCon?
There is. You know, this is definitely a BlizzCon where there isn't a big, huge announcement expected. The Diablo class is what we're all waiting to hear, for sure. This is really going to be a celebration of the 3 franchises and the games and a chance for the fans to learn more about what's getting ready to come out. So I think you're right. Diablo class is what we're going to be hearing.
And it's a great year for Blizzard fans because StarCraft 2 finally came out this summer.
Yes.
The best-selling PC game so far this year. A huge sensation around the world. And there are going to be a lot of tournaments. The first StarCraft 2 Invitational will be happening here. And we look right there in the opening ceremony. This is something that's coming up in just a few minutes. This is a look back at the opening ceremony last year with Mike and Chris Metzen on stage there. We'll see what announcements they have for the fans. That's going to be coming up right at the top of the hour here live on DirecTV. And then throughout the day, we've got a ton of other panels that we're going to be going to. I know there's a StarCraft panel, which will be coming up. We're going to take a look at the StarCraft cinematics. I know how they made some of those amazing cinematics in-game and also with the Blizzard CG department. And then what else can we expect today, Kat? I know we've got a couple World of Warcraft panels, right?
I think he's telling us to stop.
Oh, okay. I don't hear that. He told you to stop. We need to keep going.
This is a presentation of DirecTV, exclusive home of NFL Sunday Ticket, NASCAR Hot Pass, The Dan Patrick Show, and America's premier source for sports television.
Welcome to Blizzcon 2010. The most intense gaming convention on the planet is now on the air. Today, you're part of television and gaming history. DirecTV presents Blizzcon Live. 2 days, 20 hours of coverage in full HD. And now you have a ticket, and you're there live, completely commercial-free. Coming up, we'll take you inside Blizzcon to celebrate the famous Blizzard world of games, including Warcraft, StarCraft, and Diablo gaming entertainment. Join the world's most dedicated gamers for an epic celebration, including unprecedented access to the packed convention. See imaginative, wildly creative costume contests hosted by funny man Jay Moore. Delight in fierce tournament play as the best gamers in the world battle for BlizzCon supremacy. And the ultimate closing ceremony featuring Tenacious D. Catch developer panels, creative discussions, and learn insider secrets. Plus, interact with us live on the air. Enthusiasm and excitement reign supreme at the Mecca for dedicated gamers worldwide. We're glad you joined us and Blizzard players from around the world as we make gaming history. The world's most passionate gamers have come together in Anaheim, California. The big day is here. Anticipation is high as we get set for this extraordinary television event. It's BlizzCon Live on DirecTV.
Horde or Alliance, StarCraft or Diablo, we each have our favorites, but one thing we all share is a love of Blizzard, one of the best video game companies in the world. And over the next 2 days here in Anaheim, fans from all around the world have gathered to hear the latest, meet their friends in their games, and experience the future of Blizzard entertainment. Welcome to BlizzCon Live on DirecTV and on the internet. And right now, all the fans are making their way inside the Anaheim Convention Center to get ready for the opening ceremony, which is just about 30 minutes away here, live in HD, only on DirecTV. The fans are ready, and I'm Jeff Keighley, along here with Kat Hunter, counting down to the start of BlizzCon 2010. It's great to be with you guys again for the third year here on DirecTV. Kat, it's great to be back with you.
Great to be back with you. Funny meeting you up here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be back here. It's been an amazing year for Blizzard. StarCraft 2 came out this summer. World of Warcraft Cataclysm will be coming out this December 7th. And there are going to be some big announcements here at BlizzCon. Kat, what are we expecting?
Well, first of all, everyone who's watching us on the DirecTV 101, you are going to be here with us free of no charge for the opening ceremonies, which is absolutely fantastic. But we want you to be here with us for the entire 2 days. So be sure to get the full pay-per-view, the full experience.
And the full experience is pretty exciting. Tenacious D will be performing live tomorrow night. We've got panels, over 20 hours of coverage here on DirecTV. And one exciting thing that we're doing this year for the first time is we're actually allowing multiple streams of BlizzCon online on the internet. So there are lots of panels going on here. And like any convention, sometimes there are multiple panels going on at one time. And you may not like what we're showing, or you may be a fan of Diablo and we're showing a Warcraft panel on air, where you can go online to the internet at BlizzCon.com and actually watch the other panels if you're a member of this pay-per-view. And one thing that we should tell you as well is if you subscribe to the pay-per-view, you're getting a special in-game item, Deathy, who's based on a character from the new Cataclysm, right? That's
right, but that's not the only thing you're going to get. You're also going to be able to get the StarCraft 2 exclusive decals that are only available to people who are here, and that is the first year there's ever been a StarCraft item included in the goodie bag.
All right, so you got to get the full BlizzCon experience, but we are going to give you a little bit of a taste over the next hour and a half as we count down to the opening ceremony. We're about 25 minutes away. Let's take a look at what you can expect today with our schedule of events and all the things that we're doing here at BlizzCon. Of course, things are going to start with the opening ceremony. Mike Morhaime will be on stage, hopefully making a big announcement. A lot of people are speculating the next Diablo 3 class will be announced, and Chris Metzen will also be there talking about what it's like to be a geek at Blizzard. Blizzard. And then coming up after that, we're going to go to a Diablo panel. Of course, there's probably going to be a big announcement about a new Diablo class. We're going right into the Diablo 3 gameplay panel, where the team will take folks inside whatever announcement may happen at the opening ceremony, answer some of their questions, and hopefully show some brand new footage of Diablo 3, which everyone hopes will come out next year. That'll be between 12 and 1 p.m., and the entire team's going to be there, Kat. So if you have a Diablo 3 question, you can ask it to those guys on the panel. Of course, we'll be showing that live here on DirecTV. We'll also be taking your questions on Twitter, because many of these guests will be coming and joining us here on the main stage, Kat, to answer our questions. Now, Diablo 3, I think the opening ceremony right now for BlizzCon 2010.
Good morning. My name is Gary Plattner, and I'm one of the lead artists on the World of Warcraft team. Thank you, thank you. I love BlizzCon. Who here has never been to BlizzCon before, and this is your very first time? Wow, nice. Well, I know the rest of you know that we are a very close family. And I guarantee that you will make friends here that will last a lifetime. All right. Couple of quick announcements. Remember to keep all hands and arms inside the convention center at all times. And due to fire regulations, seating is very limited for all of the amazing activities that will be taking place in this hall, including the panels, the tournaments, and our closing night concert. So, if you leave one of those programs, you may not be able to get back into this hall, okay? Also, don't forget to pick up your BlizzCon souvenir programs after this opening ceremony. You can find them near the queue lines for the demo areas or at the guest service desks, which are located between Hall B and Hall C, and also out in the convention center lobby. All right? Okay. I'm going to bring Mike out here in a moment, but before I do, we need to go over some appropriate audience reactions, okay? Very easy, you're going to do them with me. There's only 3 of them, and the first one goes something like this. All right, yeah, okay. Okay, you think you can do that with me? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, that's really a courtesy clap. That's something you're going to do if you're really not sure what Mike just said. You don't even know what's going on, but man, you're just happy to be here. Woo, yeah. Okay, good job. All right, the second one is mostly verbal. Not a whole lot of clapping. It just goes something like this. Oh, wow! Oh my God! Woo! I think you've heard that one before. And I think you all can do it with me. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Woo, yeah. Oh, awesome, good job. That sounded really weird. Okay, last one. And I think you know what this is. And I'm not going to do it with you because I want everybody to go crazy. I need people to be as loud as you can. I want them to hear it all the way back in Korea. Can you get loud for me? All right, no, let's try it with me. Let's try it with me. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, go crazy! All right. right. Excellent, excellent. Well, I think you guys are more than ready to get the thing started. Are you ready? All right. Let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a crazy loud welcome for our CEO and co-founder, Mr. Mike Morhaime.
Good morning, fellow gamers. Welcome to Blizzcon 2010. I look forward to Blizzcon every year because it's a chance for me to spend time with the most passionate, creative, and fun community of gamers anywhere. I know that a lot of you have traveled very far to be here. We have people at BlizzCon from all 50 states and from 28 countries around the world. Thank you for choosing to spend the next 2 days here with us in Anaheim. We're going to have a great time. This year is a very special year for Blizzard. In addition to launching StarCraft 2 and preparing for the upcoming launch of Cataclysm, all in a single year, we are in the midst of celebrating some pretty epic milestones as well. Back in June, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of Diablo 2. World of Warcraft turned 5 last year, and the global World of Warcraft community is now 12 million strong and growing. Just to put that number in perspective, if we took every World of Warcraft player and lined them up to go to Disneyland, then based on my calculations, we would hit max capacity at the park for nearly 5 months straight. That's pretty awesome. This coming February will mark Blizzard Entertainment's 20th anniversary. Things were very different when Alan, Frank, and I decided to start this company back in 1991. There was no World Wide Web. Britney Spears was a 9-year-old making her first appearance on Star Search. We had cell phones, but they were about the size of this podium. That was the year Terminator 2 Judgment Day was released. Who would have believed back then that the Terminator would eventually become our Governator? And back then, there were only 3 great Star Wars movies in existence, as opposed to... Okay, well, maybe some things haven't changed. I'm just kidding. It really is a remarkable thing when you look at how this company and our community have grown together over the years. Our success and adventures would not have been possible without all of you. So on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, I'd like to thank you for keeping us on our toes and keeping to elevate gaming throughout the world. I'd like you all to give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you. In addition to all of you here today in Anaheim, we are fortunate to have more than 100,000 people across more than 100 countries watching BlizzCon live, online, and on television via DirecTV. Regardless of whether you're joining us at home or in person, you're going to see a lot of new things here at BlizzCon this year. For starters, the StarCraft 2 development team has been working on 4 custom games using the map editor, including Star Jeweled, The Ire Chef, Left to Die, and Blizzard Dota. Those of you in attendance here will be the first people in the world to try them out. And the best part is that we will be releasing these custom games for free to StarCraft 2 players over Battle.net in the coming months. We will also be featuring 3 custom games from the community map-making contests. And our hats are off to the designers who came up with some pretty creative ideas. This year at BlizzCon, we also have 2 brand new stages for you to check out in Hall B. The Artist stage will feature artists showing their creative process on the large stage screens and answering questions from the audience. On the Game Show stage, lore buffs will have a chance to compete in Warcraft, StarCraft, and Diablo contests for some great prizes. We're also doing something completely new this year called Blizz Chat, which will be a series of live community discussions complete with a Blizzard moderator. Head upstairs to Hall A to participate in the topic of your choice. I want to take a moment to recognize a truly amazing contribution that you folks made this past year. Thanks to your generosity in purchasing the charity Pandaren Monk pet, we were able to donate more than $1.1 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That is a huge amount. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let me have a big for the Horde. Awesome. Is the Alliance here? Good. Just checking. I'm very pleased to announce that we'll be offering another charity pet, the Moonkin Hatchling, and it'll go on sale in November. So check the website for more details about that. In the coming months, we will also be auctioning off some actual World of Warcraft server hardware, all of which was used to run specific realms that you've actually played on. 100% of the net proceeds will be donated to charity. Speaking of World of Warcraft, this wasn't such a great year for the Lich King. Thanks to you, Arthas has been slain about 489,000 times. I want to give a quick shout out to all our players in China. As you know, Wrath of the Lich King launched there back in August, and it was awesome to finally welcome all of them to Northrend. Hello, China. Another reason 2010 is a big year for Blizzard is that this is the first time since 1998 that we will have launched 2 games in the same year. I guess you could say it sort of feels like a double rainbow year for us. All the way across the sky. What does it mean? As you're probably aware, back on July 27th, we launched StarCraft II simultaneously on 5 continents and in 11 different languages, an accomplishment of truly global proportions. When we debuted the Ghost of the Past cinematic trailer shortly before release, you guys made it the single most watched video on YouTube that week. That's right, for at least 1 week, one glorious week, the Terran Marines managed to defeat Justin Bieber. Within 2 days of release, you all helped make StarCraft II the biggest PC game of 2010 and the fastest selling strategy game of all time. And by the end of 1 month, the StarCraft II community was already 3 million players strong. Together with StarCraft II, we also launched the new Battle.net service. To date, more than 91 million StarCraft II ranked matches have been played on the new Battle.net. There have been hundreds of esports competitions featuring Blizzard games this year, such as those hosted by Major League Gaming and the Electronic Sports League. In addition, GOM TV kicked off the first season of the Korean Global StarCraft II League. The total prize pool for the GSL this year is more than $500,000, the single largest prize pool in the history of StarCraft esports. As many of you know, a player named Fruit Dealer recently came out of retirement, and he won $90,000 in the first season championship of GSL. His story is pretty remarkable, and if we had known just how popular it would make the Zerg, we would have asked him to come out of retirement a long time ago. He's pretty awesome, though. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights from the past year, starting with BlizzCon 2009.
This is BlizzCon 2009 in Anaheim, California. We've got 2 days of amazing activity here at BlizzCon, and these guys really blow it out for their fans.
Very proud to introduce to you the new Diablo 3 playable class.
BlizzCon was created to celebrate Blizzard games, our shared passions, and the Blizzard gaming community. You all are part of something truly epic.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you World of Warcraft Cataclysm!
Aggressive thrust of the hips there, my friend. I'll see you in the hot tub. I don't know if that's hot or not. I'm so confused right now.
New launch detected.
Are you ready for StarCraft 2?
StarCraft is the biggest game of the universe.
You're like, this game's gonna be amazing.
We're here for the launch.
You gotta be part of the experience.
I came all the way from South Africa for the launch.
Tonight's all about celebrating. We're so glad you guys are here to celebrate with us. We put everything we had into the game. We love you guys. We're stoked that you're here.
You know, we just want to thank you guys for all being here. Without all of you, it wouldn't be possible, and so I just want to say thank you, and we will see you all on BattleNet. Thank you all so much.
The StarCraft match is taking place right now. The grand finals is happening.
I declare the Global StarCraft II League open. Pretty cool stuff, huh? I'm pleased to announce that both Fruit Dealer and Slayer's Boxer are here at BlizzCon. And they'll be battling each other in a StarCraft II exhibition match. This is kind of like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant going one-on-one, so you won't want to miss it. Just head over to the RTS stage in Hall B at 8 p.m. tonight to check it out. We also have the StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, and World of Warcraft Arena Invitational tournaments taking place this weekend. In total, we will be giving away $200,000 to the winners in the next 48 hours. If you want a piece of that prize money next time around, be sure to watch some of the matches and start practicing. It could be you up on stage battling for glory at a future BlizzCon. Good luck. In the meantime, you can test your mettle in our StarCraft 2 King of the Hill tournament over in Hall B. Before I get out of here, there are a few other things happening at BlizzCon that I want to mention. As always, we have a ton of developer panels covering a wide variety of topics. New York Times bestselling authors Christy Golden and Richard Knack are here. You can stop by the Pocketbooks booth in Hall B to meet them and have your copy of their latest Warcraft book signed. Jay Moore is back. He'll be hosting our community contest for the 4th year in a row. For those of you new to BlizzCon, how many of you are new to BlizzCon? First time. So let me just tell you, these contests are a must-see event. The fun starts right here on the main stage at 6 p.m. tonight. So tomorrow, we have a closing act. And how many of you were here last year? Okay, so we kind of painted ourselves into a bit of a corner last year. I mean, how can you possibly top the Prince of Darkness? So after thinking about it long and hard, we realized what we needed was a band with the power to kill a yak from 200 yards away with mind bullets. A band that plays their guitars with nothing less than picks of destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we are thrilled to be joined by Tenacious D. A word of caution. For those of you with children, please keep in mind, some of the band's content in the closing ceremony will not be appropriate for every age group. It probably won't be appropriate for most age groups. On December 7th, Deathwing will wreak havoc on the entire landscape that you've come to know and love, and these changes will be nothing short of epic. The beta testing for Cataclysm has been extremely successful so far, and I cannot wait for you guys to join in on the fun. To play a near final version of the game, go over to Hall A and stop by the World of Warcraft Arena, where we have a ton of machines loaded up with the beta. And it's looking really awesome. We have had a lot of players come to us and say, "Hey Blizzard, I download huge patches from you guys all the time. Why can't I just download the expansion and start playing as soon as it goes live?" We thought that was a great question. So for the first time, you will be able to pre-order the expansion directly from Blizzard. You'll be able to download all of the content that will be on the game DVD in advance, and you'll be able to start playing the moment we turn the servers on. Which will be at midnight Pacific Standard Time on December 7th. I'm pleased to announce that pre-orders will go live soon. Keep an eye on Blizzard.com for further details. BlizzCon 2010 is the culmination of all the cool stuff happening in our community this year, so I hope you all enjoy yourselves and have an awesome weekend. We really want you guys to have a great time. And now, for a major update on Diablo 3, I will turn it over to our Senior Vice President of Creative Development, Chris Metzen. Have a great weekend. See you online soon.
Well, what up, Blizzcon? Wow. Guys, I got to be honest with you. Walking out onto a stage, it was pretty, it was very American Idol, as a matter of fact. It kind of tripped me out. But, wow, this stage, I feel like Bono. That's really crazy. Thank you. But guys, you know, it can be a little nerve-wracking, a little intimidating walking out, talking to an audience this big. And for the past month or so, I've been thinking, I've been trying to, you know, consider, like, what do you say? You know, you walk out, you know, you guys want to hear about your games. And as I took a step back and thought about, you know, what I wanted to talk about, a number of words occurred to me. Specifically, I was struck by the power of words. I need to slow down because my brain is running way too fast. So guys, by way of doing like a little, I don't know, you know, social experiment here, I want to roll a number of words out at you. And I want you guys to respond. I want you guys to say or yell or scream the first thing that pops into your head as I roll out these words. Are you ready, BlizzCon? The first word is Horde. Get him, Horde. Second word, Diablo. You guys see like a pattern here? Third word, Alliance. Oh, keep it clean, keep it clean. Come on, Horde. Fourth word. Actually, if I wanted to make a little pithy statement, I'd say something like, have you guys played any good RTS games lately? But that would be lame, so I'm not going to do that. The fourth word is StarCraft. Hope you guys are enjoying that little ditty. We had fun making it. But guys, I'm struck by the responses, right? The power of words. What I hear, as you respond, I hear passion. I hear energy. I hear identity. And that's pretty crazy. And I have to stop and just say, I've got cotton mouth like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy. It's not for the reason you think. Come on. Come on, BlizzCon. So, I have a fifth word for you guys today. And this may take a kind of a detour from the usual BlizzCon type thing. We're going to get into a very strange space. I have a word I want to share with you. And this word can be fairly contentious. It is a word that can be used in many different parts of speech, colorfully often. This dirty little four-letter thing, my friends, can make many very uncomfortable. In some spaces, it can be crushing. In others, it can be energizing. But as, I don't know, you know, a community of gamers, as a legion of fans, I feel that it's important that we can talk about any topic or term in a mature and adult fashion. So this word, my friends, as I get out my robo-clicker, boy, I hope this works. Are you ready for this word, BlizzCon? Are you with me, BlizzCon? You sweet, sweet man. Give me a second here. I know we're on a... Which? I see how it is. Security? All right, yeah. Just screwed up my... There we go. The word, my friends, is detour. The word is this. The power of words. This word, guys, this word is power. This word is identity. This is our word. I thought it'd be fun to change it up this year and maybe walk through a few illustrations of what this word means to many of us. In particular, a few illustrations of what it specifically means to me, and boy, will I show my age by rolling some of these slides out. And guys, periodically, I'm gonna say two words. I'm gonna say geek is. I'm gonna raise up my little robo-clicker, and as I do, I want you to repeat with me, geek is. Let's practice. Geek is. Well done, BlizzCon. All right, this will be fun. You guys ready? I can stall some more. It's gravy. Okay. BlizzCon. Geek is. Growing air. Geek is growing up playing with toys. So complicated. It proved forever that we are in fact smarter than our parents. Geek is critting on a natural 20. My friends, I suggest to you, if you haven't done this with a Vorpal blade, you haven't really lived. Geek is, or not, crushing your enemies. Crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you, and hearing the lamentations of the women. For some of you younger geeks in the audience, that is in fact our governor. You idiot! All right. Geek is this damn thing. This guy's shield pinging off of Nazi helmets. Get him, Cap. The man. Geek is leading off with Halmaru's super heavy attack in the opening rounds of Samurai Showdown 2. The greatest fighting game ever made. Get off me, Street Fighter. Geek is yelling. Slow down. Geek is yelling ho really loud before you punk down the bad guys. How intimidating is that? Is he talking to me? What? Monkeying, just getting ruled. Okay, so geek is this guy. Geek is this guy turning off his targeting computer because he's feeling it. Geek is imagining you can ride dragons and joust across the sky. Geek is action figures with the kung fu grip. Screw your iPod, that's the greatest technology in the world. Geek is Geek is Frank Miller, reminding us all just how terrifying Batman can really be. Geek is Geek is remembering that there is, in fact, no spoon. Geek is considering that it wasn't just Top Gun that made us want to be fighter pilots as little kids. Talk to me, Goose. Geek is learning that with great power comes great responsibility. Toby. Geek is Geek is actually being terrified during late-night Doom 2 sessions. Remember those like scrolling texture map walls with all the faces? Ah. Well done, BlizzCon. Come on. Don't leave me here. Oh. Geek is giving props to the undisputed baddest chick in the universe. Geek is. Boy, I can't wait for this movie. Geek is this guy dispensing indiscriminate justice with his magic hammer. That's why Thrall got one. Thank you. Geek is. Matt, you know, we almost didn't even deserve how good that show was. Geek is learning that home really is where the heart is. Especially considering, you know, your planet just got nuked to Kingdom Come, so your options on home are a little limited. Geek is. Geek is exploring the vast, wondrous lands of EverQuest for the first time with your friends. And guys, consider, none of us and none of this would be here without EverQuest. Respect must be paid. I miss Halas. Geek is. Geek is holding the line against impossible odds. That was a good one. Geek is watching the graceful Na'vi running and hunting across the twilight fields of Pandora, yada, yada. And pardon me, couldn't resist. Geek is. Guys, geek is knowing that resistance is never futile. Not for heroes, anyway. Geek is. For those of you who do not recognize the image, it's the original DM screen from AD&D back in the day. Mega. Guys, geek is sitting around a table with your best friends, armed only with graph paper and funny dice, and imagining far-flung worlds of your own. My favorite slide. Geek is. Geek is the near perfect cinematic realization of the story that started it all. Mr. Jackson, wherever you are today, we thank you. Geek is. I'm gonna break this down. Guys, geek is watching your kids looking at Star Wars for the first time. Oh, God, I'm choking up. And wondering if it will transform their little imaginations like it did yours. Star Wars, y'all. Geek is. Geek is believing that the reason we love these characters, these worlds, these products, and 1,000 more like them is because there is a hero inside every one of us waiting to come forward. Hammy as it sounds, my friends, I believe that with everything I've got. And I hope, by some extension, you feel that in our games. Well, clicker gone. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It speaks a little bit to just who we are. You know, water? There we go. Sorry, guys. As I get on to phase 2 of the operation. Right. So guys, the point of this, to some degree, is that our company builds giant video games. We run massive online worlds, right? And sometimes it can feel like big business. But it's important to remember, right, for all the high-tech bells and whistles all around you in this hall and all the demo stations and crazy flashing video screens, the truest spirit of BlizzCon is you. This is about our collective geekiness. I know it brings us all together. Guys, this is about imagination and sharing these games and these ideas with your friends. It's about having fun. It's about inspiration. So, on behalf of all my brothers and sisters at Blizzard Entertainment, guys, I want to welcome you once again to BlizzCon. Thank you for being here. You know, I just want to thank you guys for letting us geek out with you. You know, we all need it. So, with all of that having been said, we've got some business to discuss. Diablo fans, where are you at? So I knew you were out there. Diablo fans, for the past 4 years, we have been debuting the latest playable player character classes for Diablo 3. This year will be no different. In mere seconds, actually, we will show for you the 5th and final player class for Diablo 3. So to do that, guys, relax, sit back, and feast your eyes on this.
Someone survived.
Don't come any closer.
You probably ran until you couldn't take another step. I remember that feeling.
I had no choice.
You always have a choice.
We're going to die here, aren't we?
No. As long as I'm here, they are the prey. And I am the hunter. stand alone. And if they keep coming, I will never stop killing. You have a choice. Hunted or hunter.
Sounds like you liked it. The Demon Hunter is kick-ass, and it is a great deal of fun. Guys, I just want to remind you, in the demo stations in the next hall, take some time this weekend, stop by, and play the Demon Hunter. It's badass. Diablo fans, this isn't the only thing we have for you today. On behalf of the Diablo 3 development team, who's worked very hard on this component, we are very pleased to announce... You ready for this? PvP Battle Arenas. And to illustrate, we have another video. Enjoy. Nothing like a little old hyper-violence for your Friday morning. Guys, in similar fashion, in the Play Demo Hall, you will be able to, show up, pick your favorite class, and beat the brains out of each other, right? So have a great deal of fun doing that this afternoon, throughout the weekend. Guys, as we wrap up this opening ceremony, what was I thinking about? Oh, yeah. I want to know, where the Warcraft fans at? All right. Guys, as you know, I think earlier this week, we released the cinematic trailer for Cataclysm. I suggest to you, if you haven't seen it, quite like you will, you haven't seen it yet, our amazing audio engineers have kind of come up with a cool, like, sonic, intro to this thing. So at this time, I want you all to relax, right? And while keeping your hands and feet to yourselves, I want you guys to close your eyes. I'm serious. I want you to open your ears. I want you to listen to the grinding sounds of the tortured earth, the crashing ancient stones of Deepholm, and the first shattering pangs of the cataclysm to come.
torment. Its wretched kingdoms quake beneath my rage. Azeroth will break. And all will burn beneath the shadow of my wings. Welcome to Blizzcon. Enjoy the show.
That was the opening ceremonies of BlizzCon 2010. Cat Hunter, you were pretty good. You had the prediction there that the new Diablo